Sure. Glyn Baker, Detective Inspector, Crime Manager here at Ryde.
Can you take us through what happened yesterday?
Sure. It's an exceptional set of circumstances that brings us here this morning. Around 10:30 yesterday morning here at Eastwood Police Station, the officers inside the station heard a loud crash, a bang out the front of the police station. They came outside and they could see two police vehicles had been damaged. A vehicle had crashed into them. They checked the CCTV, they spoke to witnesses, and they identified a white Toyota HiAce van had collided with the police vehicles at the front of the police station and taken off up Ethel Street, Eastwood. A subsequent patrols by numerous vehicles over the next hour occurred. At around about 11:30 a.m, one of the inspectors, one of our senior police officers here at Ryde Command, actually sighted the white HiAce van travelling in a southerly direction towards Ryde Bridge on Church Street, Ryde. The inspector pulled the vehicle over, engaged the driver in conversation, and during that, numerous suspicions were raised in relation to the driver's behaviour. The vehicle was searched, and remarkably inside that vehicle was 13 boxes. In each box contained 21 1 kilogram bags of methamphetamine, commonly referred to as ice. In total, the drug weight was 273 kilograms of methamphetamine, with an estimated potential street value in excess of $200 million. As a result, the man was arrested, taken to Ryde Police Station. The vehicle and the drugs were secured, taken to Gladesville Police Station. The man was subsequently charged with supply large commercial quantity of prohibited drugs, not giving his particulars, and obviously traffic offences in relation to crashing into the police vehicles at the front of Eastwood Police Station.
They just make it too easy for you.
It's an exceptional set of circumstances that brings us here today, and this person has brought, this 26-year-old Barella man has certainly had a very, very bad day. Crashing into police vehicles with that amount of drugs on board is somewhat unheard of, and it is an exceptional set of circumstances.
What was the reaction was it the inspector that discovered the drugs in the back of the car, or was it that the police later discovered the drugs?
No, to his credit, very senior officer, an inspector here at Ryde Police Station. He spotted the vehicle, he pulled the vehicle over, and he was actually the one that engaged the driver in conversation, and he was the one that actually located the packing boxes in the van, the 13 boxes.
What was his reaction? Has he been able to give you some idea of his reaction?
The inspector was extremely surprised.
Besides being in the packing boxes, was there any other attempt to disguise these drugs as anything else?
No, they were sealed packing boxes, 13 of them in total, each one containing 21 1 kilogram bags of methamphetamine.
Do we know where this man was planning to take them?
No, well obviously this is now subject of an ongoing investigation with Ryde detectives and the State Crime Command drug and firearms squad. He introduced himself to us at the front of the police station, so now we need to start investigating his movements and whereabouts, and obviously who may be involved in this syndicate with him.
Can you say what it was about this man's manner that raised alarm bells with your inspector?
Yeah, look, that's probably something that's best left for the court, and that's something that he will no doubt explain to the court in terms of his actions and the suspicions that were raised yesterday morning.
With a haul of this size, police must now be looking for who else is involved here.
Oh, absolutely. So with a haul of this size, this has now initiated quite a significant investigation. That is now underway. State Crime Command Drug and Firearms Squad is assisting us, and we're working with them closely, obviously looking to identify those that may be involved in the syndicate.
Fair to say this is the easiest drug bust police have ever made?
This would be one of the easiest drug busts the New South Wales Police has ever made. Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Is there any chance he was under the influence of anything when he swerved into those cars?
Yeah, I understand that those inquiries were made. The reason why he swerved across the road just here and hit two parked police vehicles is not entirely clear. There's lots of reasons for that. Whether he was distracted, whether he was on the phone, it's hard to tell, and it's certainly not something that he's clarified with us.
When you say that, and obviously it's before the courts, but this will form part of your allegations to the courts, but did he take part in an interview at all?
No, he declined to be interviewed.
Was roadside tests taken at all to determine whether or not he was under the influence?
Yes, all the normal roadside tests were undertaken, yes.
And just, this is speculation, but for those of us who are not in the meth industry, what do you think was happening with those boxes? What happens? What's the next stage from what he was probably doing? Can you speculate?
I don't think I can speculate. I think it speaks for itself. Clearly, it's packaged up. So each 1 kilogram bag was in its own resealable plastic bag, and then each box had 21 that was neatly packed away. So you can only assume that it's a distribution point then to on-sell quite a significant amount of drugs.
Perhaps this goes to your next point in terms of trying to figure out the path of this van. Where are we at in figuring where it come from and the missing hour?
Yeah, thank you. That's a very good question. So the New South Wales Police are appealing to members of the public, anyone who may have dash cam footage or any other CCTV footage. What we'd like to account for is the time between 10:30 a.m. on yesterday morning through to about 11:30 when the inspector stopped the vehicle on Church Street at Ryde. So it's gone from Ethel Street here at Eastwood, and an hour later it's at Church Street at Ryde. So any footage or any information from the public about where that vehicle might have gone, that may assist the ongoing investigation.
Because an hour is not a very long period, is a long period of time to cover only a small distance. Do you believe when it hit the vehicles here, it was loaded with those drugs? Yeah,
it's a good question. I can't answer whether the van actually had the drugs in it when it collided with the police vehicles, and then where the driver went for that 1 hour period. That's what we want to establish. That's the whole, and I don't know the answer to that.
How extensive was the damage to the 2 police cars?
Okay, one of the police vehicles, the sedan, the Holden Commodore, has been written off. There's only slight damage to the cage vehicle. The actual HiAce van, it hit it right on the pillar, the corner. So there wasn't significant damage on the van, but it just hit it at the right point and completely just written off the police vehicle.
What's the lesson here?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to give any lessons to drug dealers. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any lesson to be learnt.
I guess just lastly, we might get you to take a step forward because that sun's creeping in if we're good.
Sure.
And now I forgot what I was going to say.
That's okay.
Please take over. What was I going to say? I'm out.
Okay. Thank you very much.
For the supply charge, what kind of penalties does that attract? You know?
Well, look, for that type of, it's not for me to comment on the penalties of the court, but that is a significant weight. We're talking about in excess of $200 million of potential value. You can only imagine that the court will look at that very seriously.
I remember.
Thank you.
I guess he's got a lot of questions to answer, not just to yourselves, but his own bosses.
I imagine there'll be lots of questions asked of him.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.